we're going to find, so when we start finding the surface area, we find the top, bottom, front, back, side, side. Well, we know that the top and bottom are the same, the front and back are the same, and both your sides are the same. So they're going to have the same measurement. Okay? You with me so far?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yes, somewhere. So if I have a box, right, the top and the bottom are going to be the same. So I need to figure out my top and bottom, and my sides and my fronts and my backs. So if this side right here is 7, what is this side right here? 7. If this little piece right here is 3, what is this little piece? 3. If this bottom line right here is 8, what is this? 8. So now we can find the area of all of those. So this is the front right here. So we want to find the area of the front. Well, area is what? Length times width. So 8 times 7 is 56. So my front and back are both 56. My side right here, I've got a 3 by what? 7. So what's the area of the side? 21. If this side's 21, guess what this side is? 21. So then how am I going to find the top? How am I going to find the top right here? What am I going to multiply?
8.
We've got this side and this side. 3 times 8, which is 24. So if the top is 24, guess what the bottom is? 24. And then what do we have to do? You add them all up. So when you add them all up, what you get?
Not the perfect square.
You get 202.
You get 202. Anybody else get 202?
Yes.
We get 202, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So when we move on to this thing right here, this thing's called a box and whiskers plot. These are one of those standards that I have to teach you, okay? But you're probably never going to ever use it again. The only reason I'm teaching it to you is because I have to. They tell me I have to. Okay? So this is going to be real easy. Do you see the box? Do you see the whiskers? Guess what we call this right here?
A lot.
If you think about a kitty cat, if he's got his whiskers, what is this?
I know.
The nose. And if the nose is what in the face?
Middle.
It's in the middle of the face. So this is our middle number. Okay? Median means middle. Mean means average. Median, if you look on our word wall, means middle. So the nose is the middle, so this dot is going to be the middle of the data. So what's this nose represent? What point? 52. So what's the median of this data going to be? It's easy to find, that's for sure. Okay, you just have to find the nose. You know who came up with this?
You.
Jada. Jada Gertman. She came up with it. All right. Like, think about this as the nose.
Oh.
All right, so then we've got a coordinate plane. It says, suppose the points on the coordinate plane are vertices of a square. What is a vertice?
I am not sure.
A corner. Thank you. It's where two line segments meet to form a corner. Which statement is correct? Well, if this is a square, what do we know about squares?
They're all right.
All sides are,
It's a rectangle.
it is a rectangle, but all sides are
Equal.
equal. So if I went ahead and finished this square real quick, okay, how long is each side? How many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 squares. Not corners, squares. Okay? So there's 6. If this side is 6, what is this side? What is this side? What is this side? All right. So A says the length of each side is 5 units. Is that true or false? False. Each side is how long? 6. So it's not A. The perimeter of the square is 24. Well, how do I find the perimeter of something?
Multiply. It's not that.
Perimeter plus. You add up all the sides. So if I add up all these sides, what do I get? 24. Is that true?
Yes.
Very good. C says that the perimeter of the square is 20 units. Is that true?
No.
Oh, we just found out it was 24. All right, it says the coordinates of the fourth vertice, so this right here, is 2, 7. Well, what's the location of this point right here? Do we go over X or up Y first?
Over X.
Over X, up Y. So over X, how far over is this? 4. And how far up is it?
7.
So is D true?
Yes. Wait, I thought D was E.
Is E true?
Yeah.
Yes. So our answers are E and B. All right, number 4 says, on a coordinate plane, in which quadrant are X and Y both negative? Quadrant or quad means 4. Our coordinate plane is divided into 4 pieces. Do you see that? Okay. This is quadrant 1. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. This is something you're going to have to memorize. One thing that Miss Lucas does is she starts here, and if you draw a C, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go in the perfect order. Okay? Huh? There's 4. 1, 2. Oh, you're talking about the answer? 2, 3, 4. We're looking for where they're both negative. Well, we already found this point right here. Are they positives or negatives? Positives. Everything in quadrant 1 is going to be positive, positive. If I come over here to quadrant 2, what's this point right here? X, Y, what is this location right here? Negative 1, 2. So negative 2 up 7. So it would be negative 2, 7. So is that positive or negative?
Negative.
It's negative and positive, right? All right, if I come down here to this point right here, I would go over to what? What would be my X?
One.
Look, guys, right here, this point right here, I go over 1, 2, 3. Is that negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative 3 and down how many? Negative 2. So I've got a negative 3, negative 2, which makes this negative, negative. Okay, it does. And so over here, if I have a point right here, what's that location right there? Over what? What's my X? I heard it over what? 5. They go up or down? Down. So down would be negative 5. So we've got a positive and a negative. So which one of these has both negatives?
Number 3.
Quadrant 3. This is something we're going to practice more of, but you need to go ahead and start memorizing now. Okay? All right, number 5, number 5 and 6 you can do on your own. Go for it. And you could do number 7, honestly.
I might eat up on 7. I'm thinking that.
The cool thing about 7, it says the quotient of the quantity k minus 12. There's only one answer choice that has k minus 12.
Remember, y'all, there's no flip around words on k minus 12. It is what it is. K minus 12.
That's what I put.
Very good.
And the fact that it says quotient really doesn't help you very much because they all have division. But you should get it just k minus 12.
All right, number 8 has always been a headache to me. I hate trying to find fractions and decimals on a number line. I hate it, okay? But there's a trick here. My first go-to is I notice I have negatives and positives, right? That's where I'm going to look first. I'm going to look at my answer choices and look at my negative and positives. So choice A, so we're looking, start with A, okay, point A. Is point A going to be a negative or a positive? It's going to be a negative because it's between -2 and -4, right? So it's going to be a negative. So what answer choices can you get rid of right off the bat? You can get rid of A and C because these, both A's are positive and we're looking for a negative A, right? Okay, so then let's go to B. Point B. Is point B going to be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. It's still to the left of the 0, so it's negative. So which answer choice gives us a negative B?
A. I mean, B.
B or D?
D.
D. Did we have to plot anything on a number line?
No.
Did you have to convert anything? Did you just have to look at the signs?
Yes.
Yes. All right, go ahead and save your answers. And that's all we're going to do today with that.